process of creating Ash, the actual process of being in production, which means shooting the film, was, in a word, insane. I think the only thing that got me through it was belief that this structure would happen. Essentially, we had 3 days to film all of Ash, to film everything that happened from sunup to sundown. Essentially, we were there from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we were there essentially 20 hours a day. When you're telling the story, or you're using the Holocaust as a reference frame for telling a story, it's very important to realize that the Holocaust is a very delicate and very sensitive issue for many, many people, and rightfully so. There are many people who are systematically and specifically targeted for these events, and it becomes very important to make sure that we're not trying to tell their story because their story belongs to them. So part of our challenge was to make sure that we were being honest in what we were exploring, so that we weren't trying to tell somebody else's story about the Holocaust, but rather that we were trying to speak about human suffering using the context of the Holocaust as our inspiration. Seeing it on the screen felt humbling, and it felt, in a way, wholly other. Because when you start with a project, when you start with an artistic project, and I think choreographers and directors out there will agree with me that while it starts as your production, your creation, the more you give to your team, to your dancers, to your lighting people, to your videographers, the more it becomes theirs as well, and it kind of cycles back and forward, and it becomes something totally new. So it was almost, when I first saw it on the screen, it was almost that I was seeing it for the first time. And I realized that it no longer belongs just to me, it belongs to everyone who was involved in it and everyone who supported it along the way.